Well, hi everybody. It's Wednesday. What's going on? I've spent most of my day watching the weather, because that's what I do. My glasses are driving me crazy. Don't need that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. The weather's kind of crazy here still, so far so good. But weather over is crazy, it seems, right now. My head's pounding. Yikes. Knew it was gonna happen though. So I'm gonna sit here and wait for people to filter in. My internet connection could very well be acting kind of spotty. So there could be people in here and I just don't see you, so I'm just going to keep talking and chatting incoherently to see if anybody shows up. Of course, right now, considering the weather over the country, a lot of people probably don't have power. Hey Catherine, how are you? How's your week going so far? Just waiting for people to stream in before I actually get started with what I'm going to talk about. So, my eyes are literally going cross-eyed today. Oh, well, I got my second COVID shot yesterday, and today it's kind of kicking my butt. So I am white. I mean, I have like zero energy whatsoever. And I don't know if you can see, but when I get really, really tired and really, really fatigued, my eyes go wonky, and they're going so wonky right now. I have to keep blinking to keep them from going all over the place. It's weird. So, Catherine, have you been affected by any of this weather so far? I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure where everybody's from, so hopefully everybody hasn't been. I got the Pfizer. So, I mean, other than being tired, I feel fine. I'm just really, really tired. It's crazy. So, up here, weather-wise, well, we're doing what we normally do. I live on an island, in the middle of the Ohio River, so we're just watching to see what the river does. It was supposed to crest well under flood stage, but now that up north and east of us has gotten more rain than was anticipated, we don't know what's going to happen now. So, actually, you're in Arkansas. You told me that. Yeah. So, it's crazy. Guys, if I'm sitting with my eyes shut, it's because like I said, my eyes are kind of wonky right now, and they're making me crazy. So I'm going to, shut them and then open them and read chat. I don't want to miss my chat, but, yeah. I have friends in Louisiana that I feel for them because most of them they didn't get very much damage, but they don't have any power and they can't find any gasoline for their generators. So they're hating it right now, and I feel bad for them. I mean, I've been through hurricanes before. They are no fun at all. So, yeah. So, are you working on anything interesting? I've got a couple of things I'm working on, but nothing major right now. Well, they are, but they're all in like some weird um, version, a different process, at different stages of progress is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I can talk. Hi, Ursula. How are you? How's your day going? How's your week been? Oh, yeah, you're probably going to hear some whining in the background because the dogs want to go out. However, it is a wet, muddy mess out there, and they all just got their flea treatments yesterday. So they can't get dirty because we can't wash them. So they can't go out, and they're not happy about it at all. I'm hanging in there, Ursula. I was just telling Catherine that I got my second COVID shot yesterday, and I'm really, really tired. So, I'm just like, I'm dragging. It's like, oh, I'm so tired. But other than that, I feel fine. So, and I've got an allergy to something. I don't know. It might be because we did give the dogs their treatments, and they tend to shed more when they get their treatment, and when dogs shed, I sneeze. That's probably what it is. But yeah, they're whining because they can't go out and run free right now. You get your second on September 6th. What are you getting? I mean, what did you get? Other than being tired, and my arm's slightly sore, but other than that, I'm okay. I'm just really tired. But they say that it's only like a 1 day thing. I should be fine tomorrow. So here's hoping, because ugh. I mean, I'm kind of used to being tired either way. I mean, I'm tired all the time because I have fibro and rheumatoid arthritis. So between the two of those, I'm forever tired. But this is a special kind of tired. It's an extra kind of tired. Moderna? Okay. I got the Pfizer. So I hope it goes well for you. I'll probably talk to you before then. Maybe not. No, you will have gotten it before the next time I talk to you. So I hope it goes well. And you recover quickly. So Catherine, there's that same old thing to my question of what you're working on. So you're still working on your shawl, I take it? Were you doing working on the shawl? Or was that PJ? One of y'all is working on the shawl. Maybe you both are. What are you working on, Ursula? We may be a small group tonight because I know a couple of our regulars are actually from down south in the Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama area, so they might not be in a spot to jump on the chat, but don't quote me on that. I'm not totally sure. I should check on people better than I do, but sometimes I'm a really bad friend. Not bad, just I don't check in as much as I should, and I should work on that. You're looking for work? I like working on all kinds of things. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Right now, I'm working on stuff to apply for this craft show, and I'm really not feeling it. You know, I'm to the point where I might, even if I get in, I may decline because I'm just not feeling the things that I would need to make and the volume I'd make to make a craft show worth it. I'd rather go back to working on my patterns for my shawls and my fingerless gloves and the stuff like that. I really don't want to make 50 poofs. I like them, and I'm going to make a couple because I do have a couple of orders, but I don't want to make enough to take to a craft show. But anyway, to answer your original question as to what I like to work on, I like to make shawls, I like to make fingerless gloves, I like to make lap gans. I like making placemats and pot holders, accessories. I like to make accessories, housing and personal. So that's what I like to work on. So your cat is sleeping on your work in progress, and you can't turn it because you don't want to wake up the cat. I knew that one, only with a dog. I have a 110-pound champagne pit who thinks he's a puppy, and he likes to crawl up on things and stare at you and put his paw that is the size of my hand, mind you, like this. That's about the size of his paw, a little bit smaller. He likes to put that big old paw up on your shoulder and look you in the face, and it's hard to get anything done when he's around, when he's feeling like being a love bug, which is a lot of the time. Yeah. The only reason why I'm actually applying is because back in the day when I really wanted to be a product seller, I applied and got denied. So when they invited me to apply this year, that was new because they never invited me to do it before. So I'm really applying just to see if they'll accept me, and then I'll decide if they accept me. I'll decide whether I'm going to go through with it or not. I don't know. I'm on the fence. Seriously on the fence. Yeah, pitties are heavy. I mean, they're like solid blocks of I don't know, wet cement. I don't know what he's made of, but he's heavy. He's 110 pounds, but he feels more like 200. And heaven help you if he comes running, bounding at you, because you're not going to stay on your feet. It's just not going to happen. Ask me how I know. The only good thing is, if he knocks you down, he's strong enough that he'll stand there and pull you back up, because he wears a harness. So if I'm on the floor and he walks over to me, I'll put my hand in his harness and he'll walk kind of away and I can stand up. So he's good for that. So what do you like to make, Ursula? I know you said you're looking for something to work on, I'm assuming? Hey, if I can't use him as basically an end table, he's got to have some purpose other than being a big old love bug that goes through a bag of 50-pound food a week by himself. And we have 2 other dogs, mind you, so. But he's by far the biggest. By far. The other 2 aren't his size combined. So, let's see. I don't really have a whole lot of finished projects right now. The closest I have to a finished project, and this is kind of sad, because that's not even where it is. Oh, hang on. Where is it? There it is. This is the... You know, there are days when I should just stay in bed. This is the closest thing I have to a finished product. I've got like, I want to say 15 more stitches to go and it's done. So I'll finish that. I've started a few new projects. I got this Manorola yarn from Hobie like a couple of months ago, I guess. So I've started a shawl with it. So I'm making an asymmetrical shawl. But as you can tell, I've literally just started. I'm still working on my daughter's Afghan. Sorry, my eyes are going wonky again. Ugh. Not shawl, Afghan. But that's it. Oh, Ursula, what are you saying? I got a picture on the screen so I can read it, so it's bigger. I'm looking for a job, so I'm crocheting anything, so I just want you and others with your beautiful makes. That makes me feel good. Oh, that reminds me, your package is in the mail. So, you should have it end of this week? Maybe next week? Catherine, how long does what take? And Ursula, are you looking for like a job or a crochet job? I'm not quite sure I'm following. I'm a little slow today. Sure. Which question? A job. Cool. What do you want to do? Oh man, my eyes, jeez. I'm just gonna sit here like this so my eyes don't wander. They're still wandering. Oh man. Let's try it like this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna like put some sunglasses on because I think that's part of the problem. The light's kind of bugging my eyes too. So don't take it personally. I'm not trying to hide from you. My eyes are driving me crazy. Anyway, Ursula, what's your question? When you chain 3, how do you find the top of the chain 3? Generally, okay, I'm left-handed, so you're fine. I'm left-handed, so this may not apply for like a right-handed person, but for me, on my chain 3s, my first 2 are pretty much straight. My third one tends to bend in, so I count up. I go up, and when it bends, I crochet into the chain that's bent. If that makes any sense. Are you talking about like when you're finishing a row and you have to go into the chain 3 of the previous row? If that's what you mean, then that's what my explanation is about. Otherwise, I'm going to need you to tell me what you mean. Oh, okay. Yeah, normally it's just, for me, it's the one that's kind of turning in at the top. So. So same thing for you, Catherine, and you're right-handed? Okay. Cool. It's only been in like the last couple of months that I've realized that some left-handed people crochet a lot differently than I do. I never really learned, I guess, how to crochet quote-unquote left-handed. I just automatically did what the pattern told me just went left to right instead of right to left. I never really thought about it being different. I recently had a left-handed crocheter say that their right side is opposite, like the right side of the fabric is opposite of the right side for a right-handed crocheter. And I've never really thought about it because, I don't know, it always just looked like the right side was looking at me, so it's kind of weird, but I that's just something that's come up in like the last few months that I've actually been thinking about. But I just never realized that left-handed people actually converted their stuff, or not converted, but transposed, I guess. Whereas I just do what the pattern says. If I'm watching a YouTube video, and it says, do 3 double crochets, chain 2, whatever, I just do 3 double crochets and chain 2. It doesn't really. I guess if I was doing graph gans or something like that, it would make a difference, because then, the graph gan would be, I guess, reversed. So I guess in that respect, it does make a difference, but I don't know. So I guess I'd actually have to do a graph gan either bottom up, or I don't know how I do a graph gan. Now I think about it. Yeah, no, it's bugging me. Anyway, so I don't have a whole lot of things that I can show that I'm working on, because, like I said, I've got a couple of things in progress, but I'm not making a whole lot of progress on them right now. Mainly because I'm also in school and I'm heading towards finals week. So I've got like a major paper due, and I've got to study for a final, and then of course there's just regular coursework that I'm still having to do. So crochet is kind of like not taking a back burner, but I'm not having as much time to work on it as I normally would. It's also why you're still waiting on a video this week, because I haven't had time to film one. Are you looking at the shawl behind me? I don't know if I knew that or not. Oh, I did. Yay. This one? Yeah, it's just like a quick little shawl I worked up with some yarn I got from Hobie. The name's escaping me at the moment. And I actually did picots. I don't know if you can see them or not. And they turned out pretty well. I was kind of surprised, because I'm not that good with picots. But this shawl just seemed to call for them. It's like a little mini shawl. It's like for a kid, probably. My granddaughter will probably steal it from me, because that's pretty much how it works. Hey, Lacey. How you doing, girl? Excuse me and my sunglasses. I got my second COVID shot, and it's making my eyes wonky. And light is not my friend, so I've had to don the sunglasses. So, well, thank you. So I'm glad you like it. So what am I studying? I am getting a master's degree in legal studies. Thank you, Catherine. It's really easy. It's just like a granny V. That's all it is. But yeah, I'm doing a master's in legal studies. Have I ever told you guys my ultimate goal with my crochet? I don't think I've told the story. I've been meaning to make a video on it, and I've never gotten around to it, but I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. My hater blocker's on. Yeah. There's no haters in here, so I wouldn't need to wear them in here. But yeah, thank you. I don't feel bad. I'm really tired, and my eyes are just kind of like, they're tired. And when my eyes get tired, they get sensitive to light, and they kind of wander, and it's really freaky to look at. So when they get really, really bad, I pop on the sunglasses. So that's why I'm wearing them. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting the Master's in Legal Studies because when I'm not on YouTube, when I'm not making videos, when I'm not doing my other job, which is copywriting, I'm normally assisting people who are dealing with food and housing insecurity. So, as in, like, I help them if they have like a slumlord for a landlord. I help them with how to file a complaint, take the pictures, how to escrow their rent to try to get the landlord to make repairs. Food insecurity, I help people find like different food banks and places where they can get food to tie them over. I help them with their food stamp application, stuff like that. And I decided that I wanted to get a degree that would give me a little more credibility to help people. So that's why that's one reason why I'm getting it. The other reason is because I want to open up studios for people. Hey PJ, what's up? I want to help people who are to use craft as a way of coping with like loss, because I've been crocheting my whole life, but I kind of just went in and out with crocheting. But when both my parents died in 2019, my mom died in September. The 2-year anniversary is coming up here in 13 days, and my dad died the following November. So I lost both my parents in 2.5 months. And really the only thing that got me through it was I picked up a crochet hook and I just started crocheting. And I haven't put one down. And it really helped me process my various stages of grief because it was rough for a while. So anyway, I want to open some studios for people who want to craft to help cope with the grief. And I figured that having this extra degree to go with my degree, my master's in education, and my degree in writing, all that combined, plus my experience with running a craft business, should help with that. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, Amanda. Oh, we're all having a day, girl. Let me tell you. Oh, Catherine, thank you. It's just, I've always been one of those people that, you know, my mom would tease me and say that I am a sucker for a stray with a hard luck story. And yeah, she's right. I am. And not that I'm calling these people strays or anything, it's just that I've always had this, not even need, no, not, it's a need, it's a, If I can help somebody and I don't, I can't sleep at night. So it's a definite drive. So that's what I want to do. So that's why I'm getting the master's in legal studies, so that I can combine all that together, open the studios to help people that want to craft while they're coping with their issues, and I still want to continue helping people. Because my focus is on family, and I've got like a dual thing with the legal. It's like family studies and contracts. So between those, I'll be able to help people if they need somebody to go with them to court. I would be able to do that. So that's the whole point of it. And that's why I really want this channel to take off, because I figure if the channel takes off, I can get it monetized, I can make money, and I can throw that money into the businesses. So that's why I'm here. Oh, Ursula, thank you. I come from a long line of people that are like that. My mom was like that. Okay, I'm going to start crying. Okay, I got to stop. But my mom was like that too. My mom was a nurse, and she didn't know a stranger. My dad was a drill sergeant. He didn't know any strangers either. We would feed people. We would drive them places. We would get them to work. We would get them to school. My dad had a saying that in this family, we will find a way to get you to a job and get you to school. and I've carried that on. And I'm fortunate that my daughter is pretty similar to that. She's a social worker. So she took a more direct path. I kind of wandered my way back into this. So, okay. Let me stop. Stop. So, good thing I've got sunglasses on, because I'm sure my eyes are good and red now. Oh, PJ, I got my second COVID shot, and I'm really fatigued, and when I get fatigued, my eyes get tired too, and when my eyes get tired, they tend to wander, and it looks really scary and really freaky, and so I've got the sunglasses on, so you guys don't see my eyes wandering everywhere, plus they're sore, because they're fatigued. That's why. PJ, I'm enjoying it, but I gotta admit, it's kicking my butt. Now, I'm a writer, so I'm used to, like, reading a lot, but holy crap, oh, man. I mean, I'm reading, like, 150 pages per class a week, and I'm supposed to remember this stuff. And mind you, I'm like, I'm no spring chicken, so it's taking me forever. But I'm enjoying it. I have an A average. I'm about a third of the way through the program, so I'm hanging in there. So I'm going to finish it. I will finish this degree. There's no not finishing it. Let's see. What are you saying about your kids? My kids are getting old enough to date now, so I might need your legal assistance. Mama, don't play that. What, you want to make up a contract, an agreement for your kids for when they can date and where they can go? Wouldn't be the first one of those I've made up, by the way. Just so you know. PJ, you're welcome. I could not. I had COVID twice. The first time, honestly, there's 7 stages of COVID, and the 7th one is death. I was stage 4. I was an hour away from them having to put me on a ventilator. And that was the scariest thing I'd ever heard in my life. When I heard the medical staff say, let's give her an hour, and if she doesn't improve, we're going to have to intubate her. I have never been so scared in my life. So, yeah. I knew that as soon as I recovered from that, I was going to get the shot as soon as it was available to me. But unfortunately, and in typical Mocha / Kim style, the week before I was eligible for my shot, I got COVID again. But this time it was a much milder case. I was just tired. So, but as soon as I got over that case of it and I was eligible, you bet your tootie I was at CVS getting that first shot. Because I don't want to go through that again. And quite frankly, I don't want to roll the dice for a third time. That just sounds like a bad time. Bad idea. Let's see. You might have to attend the hearing with me if one of them little... Hey, if one of them little hussies hurts my boys. Oh, good Lord, you're the mother of sons. Oh... You're going to be the mother-in-law from hell, I can already tell. Ursula, yeah, I got it twice. I had COVID twice. PJ, you have one that works on the Rona floor. Oh. And the other one's a phlebotomist. Oh, man. Kudos to your sons, because I have friends that are nurses that work on COVID units, and I've literally watched one of my friends age in the last 2 years. It's just, you can see it on her. She's just aged. Oh yeah, Ursula, I was quick on that one. As soon as I was cleared to get my shot, I got my first one. I waited the 3 weeks. I got the second one. Now I have to wait out 2 weeks, and then I'm fully, I guess we're fully covered on, well, at least the original variant. Since now there's a new variant, moo, I guess, that is trying to skirt past the vaccine. It's crazy times we live in, guys. Crazy times. Let's see. So what's everybody working on? I mean, I know I've asked Ursula and Catherine that, but PJ and Amanda and Lacey, y'all came in late. And I don't know what you guys are working on. So what are you working on? And I'm going to need you guys' help with something in a little bit. But let's see what you guys are working on first. Okay, PJ, you just got all kinds of medical professionals in your family. Look at you. Catherine, I worked in a low-income school district in special education, and the teachers put me with the kiddos who had behavior issues because they knew I cared. Bless you all. That's what my sister does. My sister is a special education for behavioral issues and special needs children. So I told you, it runs in our family. My mom was a nurse. My sister is a social worker / teacher. My daughter's a social worker. My dad was the only drill sergeant in the history of the U.S. Army, platoon sergeant, mind you, that doesn't cuss. And I got that from people that served under him. He never cussed, but it doesn't surprise me because he never cussed at home either. So we all, it was, like I said, it was drilled into me from birth, basically. You help people. If you can help people, you help them. And if you can help them and you don't help them, damn you for not doing it. And I never wanted to be on the end of the, why did you not help them? Oh, no, I would do, no. I never want to be on the end of that. So, it's not in my nature anyway. But again, I come from people that's not in their nature either. You just posted a picture on your Instagram. It's a poncho. Oh, cool. I'll have to go look at it. Amanda, what did you say? I'm a Lion. Oh, your Lion brand order came in, so you're finishing my daughter's ice cream cart. Oh, cool. You finally got it. Yeah, I've done some yarn shopping. That is amazing, Catherine. I mean, it takes a special person to work with that group of people and children. So yes, you've got a big heart too, and patience, and kindness. Everybody in this room, it overflows with patience and kindness. Even Lacey, even though she's threatening to kill some little girls for dating her boys. But yeah, I've done some yarn shopping. Yeah. I was on the website, and so I got some Malabrigo yarn. And by some, I mean, let's just say my credit card's crying. It is crying. It does not like me, but that's okay because the yarn is gorgeous. Did I order the scarfie? Yes. I ordered the scarfie. I ordered the Am I saying that right? Malabrigo? Is that how you say it? I'd have to switch tabs to go see exactly how I pronounced it. Yeah, I got the scarfie. I got that yarn. I got 4 mystery boxes from Darn Good Yarn. I'm just trying to get stuff because I need content for my channel. Yeah. Quality content. So you met Catherine. So you met your husband through that job. That's neat. That's awesome. Yeah, Catherine, I'm glad I survived too because, yeah, that was scary. There was a point with the first bout that I was wondering. you know, because they had to come get me and take me to the hospital in an ambulance. And as the ambulance is driving away, my daughter's standing in the street. I'm thinking, have I just seen her for the last time? Because it was bad. It was really bad. And I don't want to get too political because I don't know how everybody feels about it. But I'm really just, you know, if you can avoid getting it, do anything and everything you can to avoid it, because it is no fun at all. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, no, he has behavior problems. So it gave you the patience and understanding to deal with your... I gotcha. Maybe I need to do that because I don't have the patience for men right now. I'm single, I'm happy. Oh, my dog is... You would think that he had never been outside and we are stealing his joy from him. Good grief. Those of you that don't know, my dogs are barking and complaining because they can't go outside because it's muddy and wet and we can't bathe them because of their flea treatment. So, that's why, and that's Zeus, the 110-pound behemoth, is complaining the loudest right now. The other two are like, whatever. He's having a fit. But yeah, let me see. See if I can pull this up. I've actually figured out... Hang on, I'm gonna I gotta go to another tab here real quick. Could you not?
What?
Go.
Mommy lets him out.
Oh, great. Okay, there's gonna be a little bit of chaos here, guys, because apparently my daughter decided to let them out anyway. And now we're making all kinds of noise.
Why do you have your sunglasses on?
Because my eyes hurt. Yes.
Weird.
Sorry, I'm talking to my daughter. Okay.
I'm concerned.
Well, it's not like ow, pain. It's just a sensitive delight right now. Because I'm tired. And when I'm tired, my eyes get sensitive delight. We've had this conversation, Taylor.
I don't recall that, but okay. What are we eating?
I don't know. Can I do my chat now?
Oh. Yes.
Figure it out. Then let me know what you want. This is my life on a daily basis, guys. Just so you know.
What are you doing, John?
Anyway, what were we talking about? What was I telling you? I don't have... I'm still waiting for my order to come, so I don't know whether I like it or not, but it's pretty. It sounds like it's very soft, so we'll see. Okay, chaos is breaking out in here right now. I've been having this chat at the same time every week for, over a month now? And these people still... Yes, PJ, our resident, bad influence. Who am I kidding? All of you are bad influences. All of you have gotten me started on at least one different kind of yarn. But anyway, right now, currently, PJ is my problem person because she suggested 2 or 3 of them. I've bought all of them. She's been right about them. They're great yarns, but so. What was I going to tell you guys? Well, I don't know. Anyway. It's a house full... Yes, it's a house full of love, but it's very loud. Very loud love. Very. Very. And that ear-piercing bark was Poppy. Because she's nutty. Oh yeah, Rodrigo. They have 2 anniversarios. One was in the Rio, and one was in the washted, and I can't decide between the two. So I ordered all the rest of it, but I'm trying to go back and forth between those two, but which two I want. So they're both gorgeous. Catherine, I keep hearing about Little Knits. I haven't really gone on that site yet. It's probably going to be one of the next sites that I investigate. So you're gonna now you're gonna join in with PJ and torture me between the two of you, and then I've got Lacey and Amanda, who are my yarn bougie people, who are forever showing me new bougie yarns to get into. PJ, it's reassuring to know that my house is not the only crazy house. Thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome. It's crazy here more often than it's not. So, but that's okay. It could be, could be worse. Definitely could be worse.
It could?
Shut up. Peanut Galilei decided she wanted to chime in. Yes, it could be worse because we're still down one person. And she walked away. Anyway. So, I have that coming. So, that's going to be a very interesting video I'm going to make. I've got the mystery boxes. That's going to be another video. I still have to do the third hook video. I've got 2 hooks that are supposedly on the way that I've been waiting for 2 weeks. So, as soon as I get those, I'll make the next, it might be 2 videos, might be 1. I may combine them all into one video. So that the next video could be the actual countdown of the order I prefer them all in. I'm going to kick myself once I look at Little Knits. Okay, good to know. Thank you for warning me. Okay, let's see. Actually, I have something I wanted to talk about, but now it's escaping me, and for some reason I didn't write it down. So does anybody have anything that they want to bring up? Has anybody seen anything weird in the crochet world lately? Anybody come out with some new yarn or a new stitch or anything that I might have missed? I've just been, like I said, working on my pieces here and there for the application, and my crochet groups have been kind of quiet. There hasn't really been any huge debate lately, which is kind of weird because normally there's at least one person on there that's screaming about things. Right now, the latest one has been with the Ogos. All those people that were I cut my cakes to color control are looking at all the people that are like, you use a cake as it is, and pointing and going, ha 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 ha, because they think that coming out with that yarn wheel was basically a way of being told that it's fine to cut a cake. And so some people are not happy about that. That's been kind of entertaining. Let's see, PJ. My son brought my grandson over today while I was working. I had to take an early lunch to take him for a walk in the rain today. Oh, that sounds fun. I go for walks in the rain. As long as it's warm. As in, it's warm outside. Rain's never warm. Very rarely is rain warm. At least around here. Unless it's cold out already. There's not really a whole lot going on in the crochet world that I've noticed. Yes, it's been pretty quiet. I mean, like I said, even my groups are kind of quiet. There's been no major controversy. Let's see. Amanda said, I'm waiting on the super cute witch hat crochet pattern to drop. I found the designer on TikTok. Oh, you and your witch hats, Halloween. You are definitely my Halloween person. Definitely. And just curious, are you excited about your crochet along starting? Oh, Bag of Day had a witch hat tutorial according to PJ. Doesn't surprise me. Groovy Groomies. Oh, is this... So is this a hat you can wear, or is it like a mini hat for like amigurumi? Go away, behemoth. Zeus. 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 Oh, any other time you're coming up on me, but I'm calling you and you're walking away. I say you are. Why am I not shocked that you're jumping up and down? Zeusy man, stay out of stuff you shouldn't be in. Chaos. It's chaos around here right now. And as soon as this chat's over, it'll go back to being quiet because that's how things work. Zeus. Get your dog.
Huh?
Your dog's trying to get in the garbage, I believe.
Oh, this. Leave the garbage on. Leave the garbage on.
Also, it's a wearable adult hat. Oh, cool. With a name like that, I figured she dealt with amigurumi. But, yeah, hey. Yeah, not a whole lot. I mean, it's been kind of a weird week, really. Has been a whole lot going on. No huge debates about anything. No arguments. Other than, like I said, the 2 cupcakes or not cupcakes. That's the typical one, but that one's always going on. Yeah. And I'm still at a carryover from last week. Still trying to figure out who my ultimate customer is, but I think that's going to be an ongoing thing. So I'm always going to be working on that, I assume. I just know that I definitely want to focus more on patterns and less on selling finished products because, like I said, I have got zero interest in making multiples of anything to sell at a craft show. So I'm really starting to lean towards not doing the craft show, but I'm going to apply anyway just for the sake of applying to see if I get in. But we'll see if I get in. We'll see if I decide to do it or not. I don't know. You have to go back to your office on Tuesday. You're not looking forward to it. Have you been working from home all this time? Or have you been on vacation? I know a lot of people that their companies, once they could go back to the office, they took the option of working from home because they just preferred it. And I get that because I definitely prefer working from home over working in an office. Ursula, I'm more into the creating of the item I like the thrill of coming up with something new and making it. But then once I've made it once or maybe twice, I don't really want to make it anymore. But I have no problem with releasing the pattern out into the world and people can buy the pattern and make it themselves. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely more of a pattern writer than I am an actual maker and producer and seller. Hey Thea. You on there? Hi everyone, the witch hat sounds awesome. My teen daughter would love that. How you doing, Thea? How's your week been? And I'm back to PJ. I've been working from home since March 11th, 2019. I get more done at home. And they're making you go back? After all that time, why are they making you go back now? Yeah, I definitely prefer the creation process. Creating the pattern and making the prototype and then selling the pattern so people can make it themselves. Yeah, I don't want to make 50 of the same shawl. I have no, as much as I like doing shawls. I don't want to make 50 the same one because 50 people want the shawl. I mean, what a problem to have. 50 people are out there wanting to buy it, but I don't want to make that many. I don't think there's enough money there to make it worthwhile for me to do it. Yeah, that's the government for you. Pretty much. Yeah, I've never, well, that's not true. Actually, the closest I came to working a government job was I worked for, okay, now they're outside and they won't shut up. I can't win for losing. The closest I came to a government job was that I worked for the, USDA as a SNAP compliance officer. I went around to, different stores and stuff that wanted to accept EBT and check to see if the store was in compliance or not. That's the closest I came to. I loved that job. That job was fun. Your week's been pretty slow too, Thea? Yeah, I think we're all kind of we've all been dragging. Although Amanda seems to have had an eventful day, so let's get some calm to Amanda. Bis Fraba. But that's the closest I came to a government job. So, okay, so now Amanda's got her cows starting this week. Any other crochet alongs going on that anybody knows about? Anybody started their holiday gift making or what have you? I don't know if I'm gifting anybody any crochet items this year. I don't know if I'm up to making any. I might. I'll probably make some pieces for people to put in little gift bags and stuff. Yeah, me too, PJ. And I live on an island in the middle of the Ohio River, so we're watching the river too. So we've got flash flood watches and warnings for the rivers or the creeks and the streams, and the river's under a river flood watch. So yeah, thanks, Ida. You've been fun. In your head, you started making gifts. Well, it's gotta start somewhere. If only, we could, use telekinesis or something to actually make the items with our mind. That would be so cool. I'd get so much more done. Two blankets done, 3 more to go. That's impressive. That is very impressive. Yes, PJ, stay safe. Hang in there. I just got another weather notification. These are always fun. I always look forward to these. Let's see what it says. Oh. Oh, it's just talking about the horrible weather that they're having in Philadelphia and New Jersey right now. You only have to watch out for the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, I've got the Ohio River and a couple of larger streams. Actually, our creek is the size of small rivers. Of a small river, so when it overflows its banks, it's pretty significant. It's a bad time. But with all the rain, because I guess the anticipated rain up north of us and to the east was more than they anticipated. So now, of course, that's flowing downstream. And, I'm downstream from all of it, so we're just playing a wait-and-see game to see how much we're going to, of that runoff is going to affect us. So, yay. Plus, it's still raining here. Only not as bad. Oh, well, PJ, are you affected by all what's going on right now? I mean, like, literally, as of right now, as in, like, tornadoes in Philly and New Jersey? Or is that missing you? I hope it's missing you. If it's not missing you, I hope we're having this conversation with you in the basement. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I've been through so many floods, it's old hat now. It's just, you know what to do. You prepare for it. I mean, river floods are easier to deal with because they're coming. You can prepare for them. You can move all your stuff to higher ground. You can move your car to higher ground. You can move yourself to higher ground if you don't want to ride it out. It's flash flooding that is a nightmare scenario, and I've been through several of those that have hit my house directly, and I don't wish that on anybody because that is just horrible. So, and when that water recedes, that mud stinks. Ugh. That is no fun to clean up. So let's see. Next week I should actually have things to show you because I'm really going to have to get some stuff completed. And I know I'm going to I'm going to film a video this week. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a yarn haul or that hook review. It's probably going to be a yarn haul because I've got several different packages here currently that I haven't done a video for. So I'll probably film at least one of those, and then once those other hooks come in, I'll do the hook review, and then I'll do my countdown of the hooks, and then I'll have all the other stuff that I ordered this week for videos. So that's what's coming up on the channel. I do have a hi Gigi, the Crochet Queen. What did you just say? Hello everybody, just stopping by to give a thumbs up. Stay safe. Don't forget to give a like. Well, thank you, Gigi. I appreciate you stopping in. So that's what I've got coming up with the channel. I do have a couple of collaborations coming up. I don't want to say anything more than that because we're still working out exactly what we're going to be doing, but they should be entertaining. That's what's going on with me. I'm looking forward to starting Amanda's crochet along on Friday. That's going to be fun. And I'm still making stuff to apply for a craft show that I'm probably not going to do. But it's, the point is that they invited me, so I'm applying because I applied twice before and they turned me down, but this time they came to me, so I have to apply. Oh, your daughter's in a tornado watch. The bad stuff should hit me in an hour. You're 80 miles northeast of Philly. Oh, well, stay safe because I've seen some videos of a couple of those tornadoes that were coming through, and they were not pretty. One of them was a serious wedge that probably, unfortunately, is a good F4. Easy. So be careful. What's a crochet along? Basically, everybody sits down and they work on the same pattern. Amanda, you want to explain how your crochet along's working? Or I can explain it for you if you want. Because she's doing a mystery crochet along. So, let me see if she wants to explain it. And if not, I'll go ahead and explain it. She might be chasing the kid around right now. But, so that's what I've got coming up on the channel. And that's what I'm working on. Yes, everybody stay safe. I want everybody that's here this week to be back next week. So let's make sure that happens. She's either typing or she's busy. Anyway, a mystery crochet along. You get a piece of a pattern. Ah, there she is. She's explaining it. Mine's a mystery, so every week I'm releasing a clue, which is a chunk of the pattern. So we don't really know what we're crocheting. I mean, well, we kind of know because she's given out enough clues and because she's so excited about it. And if you watch her videos and know her a little bit, you know what she's into. So we've pretty much figured out what it is we're making. We just don't know the actual shape or the actual stitch pattern that it's going to be. So that's going to be exciting to see how this works out. And she said it's coming out over 6 weeks, and by the end you'll have a fun ghost-inspired shawl. Now she keeps saying ghost-inspired, and this is the part that's cracking me up. So, is it shaped like a ghost? Does it have ghosts in the pattern? There's beadwork involved, so mine's going to glow in the dark. But yeah, so I'm totally intrigued by this, and this is how intrigued I am. Like she's making this using bougie fingering weight yarn, which if those of you that know me know, if it's under a 3, I am not interested. But I'm so curious about this shawl that I'm actually going to attempt to do this with a DK weight. Because I just want to see how it turns out. So, that's friendship. There are ghosts. Well, yeah, I kind of figured there were ghosts because you said it was a ghost-themed shawl. Oh, you're killing me, Amanda. You're killing me. In a good way, but you're still killing me. So it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to starting it the day after tomorrow. Of course, she probably just jumped up and down because I said that. Yeah, I don't mind working with DK weight. I've gotten used to working with DK weight because a lot of my yarn from Hobie falls into that category. It's definitely a lower end worsted DK. So I'm used to working with it now. So I'm looking forward to working on it. You're hyped for spooky season. can't say I'm like jumping up and down. I don't jump up and down over Halloween, but I kind of like that Halloween, leads into Thanksgiving, which leads into Christmas, which leads into New Year's. I just kind of like that. For the most part, I like that time of year.
No.
You know, it's kind of fun. If I lived someplace where it was warm, I'd like it even more. That's the only thing I don't like about it is I don't like cold. And it's cold here for those months, and I don't like cold. Which is why I'm seriously considering relocating someplace warmer. Because I'm too old for cold. PJ, you're starting poncho number 2 with mandala. Is it mandala or mandala? I keep hearing that both ways. But mandala ombre? That's pretty. I've seen that. That's one of the mandalas I actually remember because I think it's so pretty. The rest of them kind of just, I don't know, they kind of blend into me. It could also be a shawl that's invisible. Do you really think I'm going to do that many stitches for something I can't see? Oh, no. No. Say it ain't so, Amanda. Say it ain't so. But that is a thought. That could be within the realm of possibility. Why'd you have to go there? Really? Thanks. Ugh. Guess I'll find out on Friday when it starts. Okay, guys. People in my house are about to revolt because it's dinner time, and apparently I'm needed to help make the decision as to what dinner should be. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already liked this live, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. That's okay. Like I said, a view's a view, so thanks. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm saying this to people that I know have already subscribed. But if you're watching this on the replay and you're new to my channel and you haven't already subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you'll know when I upload my videos and I go live. And with that, I will see you all next Wednesday. Stay safe. Do some new patterns. And I will talk to you next week. Bye. Wait, hang on. Let me check Catherine's. Have a great rest of the week. Don't float away and hope you feel better. Hope you get the crojo back for your craft fair. See you next week, everybody. Thanks, Catherine. And with that, I'm gone for real now. Bye, guys.